What up, everybody? This is Chris the Flash back with another video, another 30-day video challenge video. I usually, if I miss a day, I try to combine both days, but since these are the last 2 days, I want to do 2 separate videos. This challenge is day 29. It's Make-A-Wish, parkour, and I think dance day, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna put any dance videos because I have a lot of that on YouTube. I mean, if you want, you can go check out Destin's channel. Even though she's not part of this challenge, I will put her ad in the description. I have videos of me doing the worm, twerking. Y'all know, I'm known as the twerking guy now on YouTube. So, yeah, I don't do parkour. So, yeah, so I'm not doing that. But I do want to, get the shout outs and stuff before I make the wish or make anybody's wish possible. I got a shout out to the source. I'm always going to keep shouting him out during these videos because he made the challenge. He, and I gotta shout the man out, He, like I say, he's good people. I consider him a brother. And, I tell him all the time in his videos, man, keep being you, man, because, look, it's quirky, it's funny, and people can relate to that, So the first person I got to shout out, the man, the source, the king, the president. Appreciate you, brother. The next person, the person that challenged me to do this, I'm going to keep giving him his flowers and his shout outs. My boy Clint. Yeah, I know my hair's all messed up, y'all. My boy Clint. Brother, keep doing you. I'm grateful to have you in my life. I'm grateful to call you brother. Man, you inspired me to do this, man. And because I wasn't gonna complete the whole challenge, the rest of the challenge, I was just gonna do a couple videos here and there. But man, seeing you do what you do, bro, I gotta follow in your footsteps. Again, man, thank you for getting me uncomfortable to get comfortable. I appreciate you, brother. I'm here for the long haul. I can't wait to see you kick that cigarette journey's ass. Excuse my language. And yeah. So, and then everybody else that's part of this challenge. I gotta give a shout out to It's Zo Time. I got to give a shout out to Magic of Healing, Ximena. I got to give a shout out to Decorated With Us. I got to give a shout out to Rudy. I got to give a shout out to Amelia. And I got to give, last but not least, Yoli Motivates. I got to give a shout out to them too. These are wonderful people. They're great people. They do great content. They're part of this challenge too, y'all. If y'all would like to support them, if I was you, I would, because like I said, like they do great content, they're great people. So, I'm gonna put their ads in the description like I always do. So again, I appreciate y'all. So part of this challenge was you can make a wish and fulfill somebody's wish if you can. I think there's a way I can do both. This might be a little crazy, but how about instead of making a wish, how about this? I wish for 2 more wishes. Hey, there was no rule saying I couldn't do that, y'all. So I'm doing that because there's 2 wishes I want to grant. And one of them, I guess, could be a little selfish, and the other one, not so much. The first wish, I wish this world was a better place. Not just for my daughter, not just for my family, but for everyone. I remember when we, when I was a little younger, it was a lot safer to go places. Now you can't go to school without something happening. You can't go to the movies without something happening. Now you can't even go to church without something happening. That's why I wish the world was a better place. I want people to be safe to go places and to fly and to travel and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, without nothing happening. Not just being kind and courteous and compassionate and loving, but just everything be calm, gentle, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, because, you know, you got to have a little stress, a little chaos, but not to where you're harming people or, you know, I'm not going to say the word because, you know, it's YouTube, but y'all get it. Like, I want the world to be a better place. Not, you know, and I could say, you know, for my daughter, but for everybody. And of course I want it for my daughter, you know? Like, it sucks because, I mean, because of COVID and, or, you know, this and that, like, a lot of stuff, you know, kids can't do no more, or they don't get to enjoy it. Like, you know, I see it all the time, especially here. And I don't know about other states, but I know here, my daughter can't even experience going trick-or-treating, y'all, because of certain stuff. And it's like, I love that when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I know some other kids are missing that too. And, you know, it's not just that, it's other stuff too I can't think of right now, but yeah, that's my first wish, right? My second wish, now this is gonna be the selfish one. I wouldn't say selfish for me, but just for somebody special. The second wish, I wish my mom got to see my dad one more time. Not me, not my brother, my mom. Why does it gotta be so hard for me? I want her to be able to tell him everything he needs to hear and she wants to say, and vice versa. I want him to actually express how he feels towards my mom. That would be my second wish. And Mom, you deserve it. I think it would make you happy. I know it just would be like that, you know, one time, but I just think, you know, that would be a good second wish. For my dad to see my mom one more time, and, you know, just express each other how they felt and how they feel, and maybe dance, because I never seen it, and I would love to see them dance. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably danced at their wedding. I wasn't alive then, so, and I don't have any footage or anything. So yeah, I would love to see that. So that would be my second wish. And basically that second wish, that's basically granting a wish for my mom too. So that's why I said, like, I did 2 wishes and then I grant the wish all at the same time. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you again, Source. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Flash out, y'all. Peace.